Welcome to day 9 of this 30-day challenge to splits. Please take breaks whenever you need to. So today we are going to start off by coming to a seated position, finding a seat that's most comfortable for you so you can sit on your heels or maybe sit up on a pillow or blanket. Take some time to just make yourself feel really comfortable. You can gently close your eyes, roll your shoulders back. Now, during this week, I wasn't feeling super good. I came down with a cold, so I'm going to take it easy during this practice, and I hope you do too. So when you're ready, take a nice big inhale through the nose, fill the belly all the way up. And exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Another inhale through the nose, fill the belly all the way up. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale through the nose, fill the belly all the way up. And exhale, let it go, allowing yourself to come into the present moment. And we'll make our way into a wide-legged child's pose, so separate your knees as wide as the mat. Bring the toes to touch and send your hips towards your heels, walking your hands towards the front of the mat. And then on your next exhale, walk your hands over to the right-hand side. Breathing here. And walk your hands over to the left side, getting a nice stretch through the right rib cage. And we'll make our way into a tabletop position and start to make circles with the hips and the shoulders, finding movement here. Moving in the opposite direction. Just doing whatever feels good in your body right here. Send your right leg back behind you. Bring your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring the knee into the nose. Step the foot through. Shift the hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And then exhale, back. Stacking the right knee over the ankle. Inhale, reach the arms up. And on your exhale, plant the hands on your right knee and shift forward, sinking down into a low lunge. Place the left hand down on the ground. Inhale that right arm up towards the sky. Find a twist. And then we'll bring both hands down to the ground and we'll find a supported lizard here. So find some pillows or blankets that are handy and just stack them. Resting your forearms down onto the pillows as you sink deep into the pose. And breathe. And connect to the breath as you sink a little deeper. And we'll make our way out of it and just place the pillows off to the side. And we'll come back into our tabletop position, swaying the hips from side to side. We'll send that left leg back, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. One more time, bring the knee in towards the nose. Step the foot through. Shift your hips backwards and forwards a few times with the breath. And then we'll come to stacking that left knee over the left ankle. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands on that left knee. Shift forward. Find the rhythm of your breath. We'll take that right hand down, twist open to the left side as that left arm reaches up towards the sky. Breathe. And then we'll place some pillows on the inside of that left foot. Bring the forearms down onto the support beneath you and allow your body to sink deeper into the pose. allowing the pillows to be support as you sink down into this pose a little deeper. Couple more breaths here. And slowly we'll start to make our way out of it, just shifting the pillows off to the side. We'll set up for a few restorative poses during this practice, so use whatever's handy. You can use 2 blocks, and then we'll stack 2 pillows or blankets right on top of the blocks. We'll separate them about wider than the hips. We're setting up for reclined butterfly pose with blankets and bolsters and whatever you have handy. So I'm going to take 2 blocks and I'm going to stack one the long way and one horizontal. And I'm going to place a blanket right on top for support. Now I'm going to come to lying down on my blanket and blocks. Bring my feet together for reclined butterfly pose. I'm going to take another blanket with me and I'm going to bring my tailbone right up to the edge of the bolster. And I'm going to lie back as I set my knees down on the props beneath me. And take some time here to adjust, to get comfortable. Placing the blanket down on your body, keeping yourself nice and warm. We'll be here for a little bit, so just allow yourself to settle in. Connect to the support beneath you. Connecting to the breath as you soften the shoulders. Softening the back down into the ground, allowing the knees to soften into the props. Take this time to listen to your body, allowing everything to soften and release down into the ground, down into the earth. Feeling completely supported. Letting this time to just be in the pose rather than do. And although we're working towards splits, there are moments when you want to allow yourself rest, and this is the time to allow that to happen. Keep connecting to the rhythm of your breath. Maybe with every inhale, you find tension in the body. And with every exhale, you soften a little bit deeper into the ground beneath you, feeling safe and secure. Letting the eyes rest, letting the jaw release, softening in between the eyebrows. Being in the present moment. And if your mind starts to wander, see if you can bring it back to the rhythm of your breath. Letting go of any tension in the legs, in the feet. feeling comfortable and warm. We'll be here for a few more breaths. And we'll start to reach the arms up overhead. So we'll slowly come out of this pose, taking your time, moving the props or blankets off to the side. And we'll make our way into our second restorative pose. So our second restorative pose is going to be supported wide-legged child's pose. So I am stacking a couple pillows on top of each other and then adding 2 blankets on top to really lift my body away from the ground so that my knees are feeling supported. I'm stacking 2 blocks and then a big pillow. And I'm just going to come up onto the blankets. I'm going to make some adjustments here, but I want to straddle the blankets and then allow my torso to rest on the blanket and the pillow that I stacked out in front of me. And I'm just going to rest my right ear down on the pillow, allowing my hands to come alongside my pillow, taking a moment to adjust my body and allowing myself to sink into the pose, finding that connection with the breath, taking this time to listen to what my body needs. If that means I need extra pillows or blankets, then I'll add them. And trusting that my body is fully supported by the support of the blankets and the bolsters and the pillows. And just allowing myself to fully rest here in this pose. Less doing and more being. And with every inhale, find that connection to your breath. And every exhale, see if you can sink deeper into the foundations beneath you. Inhale, finding tension. And exhale, release. You can turn your head to the other side to just release any tension in your neck. And we'll be here in this pose for just a little bit longer. Just breathe. Feeling that connection to the earth. And make this practice your own. You can always light some candles, or maybe you use some essential oils that you really like the smell of. Just allow this to be your time. And just finding a few more breaths here. And we'll make our way out of it slowly with control. And just we'll stack the pillows off to the side. And from here, we'll just set all of the blankets off of our mat. Come to lying down on your back. You can use the blankets as a little pillow as you grab your knees and move in one direction. And maybe you move in the opposite direction. And we'll set up finally for our Shavasana pose. So you can take the pillow, stacking the blocks underneath your knees, taking this time to just set up some form of Shavasana that feels really good in your body. I like to put blocks underneath my knees, place a blanket over my body, just covering up my feet. I also like to take 2 blocks on the outsides of my feet so my feet don't flap out to the sides to feel really supported there. But you can do whatever feels good in your body. And really take this time to make it a really nice long Shavasana. Coming to lying on your back, you can use a pillow. I'm going to cover myself up, making sure that my pillow is on top of my torso to just feel really supported here. Tucking my hands underneath the blanket. Just settling in to this pose. Softening the back chain of the body down into the ground. Releasing any tension in the shoulders. Letting the back rest down into the mat. Sinking the backs of the knees down into the blocks beneath me. Letting the heels be heavy, heavy, heavy into the ground. And just allowing myself to be here in this shape, in this moment, in this space. And resting here. No more attention to the breath. Just softening everything down. Thank you so much for joining me for day 9 of this practice, Journey to Splits. We will be doing day 10 tomorrow, and we'll go back into a more vigorous practice, but it's important to allow yourself to take this time to have rest. So when you're ready, just make your way out of your pose, come into a seated position at the top of your mat. Just adjust your props off to the side and reach your arms up towards the sky, palms to touch. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. See you tomorrow.